Woof woof. Woof woof. Woof woof dog pack. Delmar Dog Life. Delmar Dog Life here on another dog walk. Got a sponsor today, Tmelia. Tmelia.com. Great tea, great life. Teas shipped to the US, shipped to your house. Genmai, jasmine, matcha, green tea, all these teas shipped to your house. Tmelia.com. Okay, so getting into it, we had a discussion following up on someone. Someone posted that their area, okay, first the question was, do you give discounts to friends? Do you give discounts? Knock it off. Do you give discounts to friends and family? Okay, first answer real quick, no. No, I don't give discounts to friends and family because that's a space. I'm limited space. I make them book through Rover. I make them say, hey, you know, I have insurance. We have an insurance, you have to pay through Rover for insurance purposes. That's what I do. It's insurance purposes. So, yeah. It's really exciting. So, the next thing, someone said, yeah, okay. Someone answered, yes. I give a $12 a night to my friends and family because my area is $20 a night for walks. $20 a night. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how are you doing? What are you doing? Just because your area is that low does not mean that you're going to do that. You know that that's what you should pick. Okay, raise your rates. This person should be at least $30. Bare minimum. The minimum is $30 for boarding, for walks. You know, I gotta say, you know, 20, 25 for walks, $25, you know, for a walk, because it takes the whole hour. You have to go to, I don't care if it's a half-hour walk. You have to drive to the customer's house. You can't walk 2 dogs in 1 hour. So they want that half-hour walk. It's the whole hour of travel time. Plus gas is $5 an hour right now. $5 an hour is an hour. $5 a gallon in California. I don't know what your area is. Even if it's $4 a gallon, $3 a gallon. That's the highest, it's the highest it's ever been for you, relative to you. When you raise your rates for your area, you raise it for every other walker and sitter in your area. Everybody benefits from you raising your rates. The other sitters and walkers in your area can also raise their rates because you have raised your rates. There is inflation. The inflation is happening. The dollar is not what it was a few years ago. What was $12 or $20 is not what it was before. So now you got to make a profit. And as far as $20 a night for boarding, one dog can destroy way more worth than $20. So say if they're boarding, Rover takes their 20% fee. You know, okay, that is so you're looking at $16 a night for that whole trip. Okay, you had a meet and greet, you had drop off and pick up. You're waiting around for them to drop off because they're never on time. You're waiting around for them to pick up because they're never on time. Those are all hours that you're waiting for the customer. It's time that takes out of your day. Of you can't stay the entire 24 hours with the dog. You can't, you want the half-hour walk. It takes the whole hour. It takes possibly even more to drive there, get to the place, and then do the entire half hour because they have the map. You use the map. GPS follows you, and then you do the whole walk. And that half-hour walk is an hour, so that you're going to make $12 or even $20 for walking. $20 for walking. You're good after. So you get 20% fee plus the independent contractors, taxes. You're going to pay taxes. You're going to pay 30% taxes instead of the regular 15. You're not a regular employee. You are an independent contractor. This is their own business operating as a contractor through Rover. So we need to have, so we pay twice the taxes instead of the regular 15% rate. We pay, oh, it's a smelly spot. Don't go on there. It's too smelly for you. We pay 30%. 30% taxes is too much. So you have to have that fee right there. You got to take care of the fee. So at $20, that so first you were down at $16, and then making the 30% tax on top of that in addition. So from the $16, so 30% from 16, you're like what, $12 an hour, $11 for that whole hour? That is a substandard wage. That is not what you need. Raise that rate up to a minimum of $25 for walks, a minimum of $30 for boarding. Honestly, if you're in a rural area and the area is 20, raise it to 30, because I feel that no area in this country, the United States, should be less than $35 a night for boarding. I don't care if you're Alabama, I don't care if you're Tennessee, or any other Midwest where the cost of living is lower compared to California. It should be the minimum $35, because you're not going to make enough money to cover your whatever gets broken, whatever gets chewed up, whatever gets peed on. You're not going to make enough. And so when you raise your rates and the customer strolls through that list of Rover or WAG, and they're looking at the rates, and now they see, oh, you're higher. Give it a few weeks. You will not see much of a difference. You won't see much of a difference. You will just have better customers, better behaved customers. You'll have a higher selection of everything. I feel by raising your rates, you have better customers. I don't necessarily better dogs, but generally people who pamper their dogs more. But they're not as demanding. I feel the higher you go, it's not as demanding. If you give someone a discount, they feel like it's not a good value. Okay, she's going to relieve herself right here. So I'm just going to focus here. I got the bags. These mutt mitts. Mutt mitts are my favorite bags because they're actually the easiest bag to open for sure. Look, I can just like wiggle it and open it. There's nothing worse than standing over a steaming pile of poo trying to get a bag open, like a flimsy, thin bag, trying to get that bag open, and it's just like stinking poo right underneath you, and you're like, oh my gosh, why won't this bag open? It's like sealed together. Mutt mitt is my favorite. I'm gonna make a separate topic about that. Here's some more dogs over here, coming over here. Let's walk across the street. Now, when you raise your rates, everybody benefits. The other sitters, they're really aware of rates. They know after a few months on the site, you're going to know exactly who has the highest rate, what person has the lowest rate, and where you fall in between. Once you make the first move, the other sitters will also make that move. They'll also move to $25, $30 an hour. You'll feel more comfortable being in the middle again. It won't seem weird. The customers will still need the service. They have to have that service because they want to go on vacation. This is a premium luxury service. Don't give them the discount because they can go to friends. They can go to a kennel. They want a premium luxury service. Do not give them the discount. Do not sell yourself short and give a low rate for this premium luxury service of having you care for someone's pet in your home with your family, giving it full 100% attention. And that deserves a higher rate. That deserves it should not be more than half of a kennel. You want to be like 75% of the kennel, I would say. Look at, if you don't know what the rates are for a kennel, search the actual brick and mortar kennel, because that's what the other customer's option is. They're not going to they're going to have you know, oh, I don't want to put it in a kennel. But they're actually not that bad. And I've stitched some. I wouldn't. There's some places that I would actually be happy with keeping my dog in the kennel, but they don't get the walks that a boarding or sitter can do. Especially like me, like I took my dog to the beach today, and so I send a lot of pictures, and they know that their dog is on vacation when they're with me. So that's a really good reason right there to raise your rates. Don't lower your rates. Don't give a discount for friends and family. Make them use the app. Make them use full payment, because you will lose money in the long run. You will have damaged items. What is that? Is it a lizard? Is it a lizard? You will end up with damaged items, peed up carpet. That stain is going to be there a lot longer than that $16 that you made in profit. So make sure you cover yourself, and the best way you can do it's hard to get the money at the end from damage, from the customer because of the damage, because it's assumed that you're taking the liability of things in your home. So you want to be able to take care of that. Again, the minimum ceiling for, I would say anywhere in the country for boarding, $35 minimum. And at 2021, the dollar is at its weakest ever. We have to have as many of them as possible. We are in this business of dog walking to take care of ourselves because of the flexibility of having our own business. And it's, it has a lot of rewards, but it's my business. I use these platforms, but it's my business. So I'm going to try to make as much profit as possible. Leave it. Come on, leave it. So yeah, minimum $25 for walking, $35 for boarding. Anywhere in the country, raise those rates. You're helping everybody else out there. Okay, again, the sponsor, teamelia.com. Go to the website. Tea shipped to anywhere in America, shipped to you. teamelia.com. Great tea, great life. Wonderful teas. Green tea, jasmine tea, Genmai cha, Assam tea, assorted blends, specialty blends, decafs. Also, we have chamomile tea, all kinds of decafs. Everything for your taste. teamelia.com. I'm going to leave you with this view of these doggies right here. All right. Thanks, everybody. Woof, woof.